Okay, so we have just a few tasks left now on the grid. So today we have to take on Chambers of Xeric and get a purple, Theatre of Blood and get a purple, clear the Inferno in under half an hour, and then a couple of little skilling bits and bobs with Agility and Slayer. If we can do that, we complete the board. Let's see what happens. Okay, Tebow at Ulm absolutely slaps. This thing is crazy. Question is, do we get a purple? 1 HP, and, well, we got a speedrun timer, so that's quite good. Loads of combat achievements, but unfortunately, no purple this time, but that's okay. We should try again. Okay, one thing I forgot to do before was take the elemental or devil's element thing before, and honestly, this thing with mage shreds. Is it time? Yes, guys, arcane prayer scroll. That is probably the only time that someone's been happy to see. I got a twisted kit too. Wow. Okay. So that's a little 2-in-1 right there. That's actually really cool. Really, really cool. So we get nothing for a few runs and then a double. That's awesome. All right, so with that, we get to choose a different mega rare, and I think it's about time we upgraded our melee stuff a little bit. So I'm gonna pick the scythe for right now. I think that seems like a good idea because we also have Theatre of Blood coming up soon as well. And there we go. The scythe, wonderful. 20,000 charges in it, and this thing, oh, 80 attack. Okay, let's go train some attack. Pro tip, go to the historian dude, especially with quests auto completed. Talk to him, you get a bajillion lamps, which hopefully are going to level up our agility at least a little bit. I guess the XP is not that much, like 13k a pop, but you know, it's better than nothing. So it'll at least get a... Oh wait, 65 for that one, that's much better. Yes, guys, big day. I got that 80 attack level that we needed, so that means we can actually now wear our scythe, which is super cool. Here we go, first swish. Swing. Lovely. Little echo hits coming in. Oh wait, 99 magic, guys. There we go. Shoutouts to auto alking with the golden god relic there. Wonderful. It's a big 99. Easy wave 8. Well, there we go. That is the Doom task done. Just a cheeky wave 8 and a drop to go with it. No way. That's a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. Look at the sparkles. Is it a 1 to celebrate my magic? It is a 1 to celebrate my magic. Wow. Dude, I bet not many people have these actually in leagues. That's actually really cool. That's super cool actually. Nice, we got a wand. Okay, so doing this got ourselves some Avernic Treads Max, which are best in slot boots. However, we can't really use them because I need 92 agility still, so I'm agility boot locked for at least a little while, unfortunately. The other thing, though, is we got the exposure perk, which gives our specs a 50% chance to deal 50% more damage, and that with the Kopesh is going to be absolutely nuts. Guys, I'm thinking the eye might be quite a good weapon. I don't have any magic go on, by the way. That's not bad. Yep. What, 1 tick eye? Cool. Oh. Good things happen. Yep. Yep. Yep, guys. Good things happen. That's crazy. That's the stuff, like... Yeah, that's our 50% chance to do 50% more damage. Then we just total recall back, get all of our spec back again, and then just happy days. That's crazy. There we go. Big farming gains. Big farming gains. Spirit tree seeds into seed packs into getting 6 seeds of calquats and just loads of fruit trees. So let's go plant all of them and see where we end up. This is what we need. This is what the doctor ordered. Bit of palm treeage. There we go. 130k plus 9k for the coconuts. Wonderful. Up to 83 farming. Should be like 85 at the end of this. Nice. Okay, that's not bad. Wait, I got a bucket. Huh. Wait, hang on. 3 buckets. Wait. Huh? Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay, so with my Hesperia seeds there, I am now up to 90 farming. But also, I've got loads more fruit tree seeds again, so I can probably actually get that up even further. Nice. Dragon fruit tree, that'd be nice. 225k for the dragon fruit, and I got at least 3 of them, and I think we can save some if we're lucky as well. Yes, we can. I saved an extra one. Nice. And that should be, yes, there we go. A bit of fletching to finish it off. That is 2,000 total level, and this gets us, I believe, a very large XP lamp. Oh, okay, so that actually gets us all combat achievements unlocked. So, if we head on over to Berthorpe now, I believe we can claim a lot of rewards. Okay, guys, we actually, with that as well, by the way, we get the dog sword, which means, well, it's a sword that has every special attack in one. That's quite funny. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Okay, Kopesh plus Inferno. That is so satisfying, actually. Okay, guys, we have 6 minutes to get to Mr. Zerk and kill him. Is it possible? I hope so. Need the sub 30. Ah, yes, guys, it seems we do so much damage that the healers do not matter, so we just completely skip that mechanic completely. I like it, I like it. I don't know if I even need to kill Jad, honestly, but we'll probably do it anyway. He's kind of melting, but it just makes it a little bit safer, I suppose, doesn't it? There we go. Is it going to work? I'm trying to out-heal the healers. Yep, there we go. And that is an Inferno in 26:29. And your boy's got a cape. How about that? Okay, so by doing that in under 30 minutes, we get a big, powerful thrall that lasts half an hour, which sounds pretty good. He does some damage, and yeah, damage, easy damage, free. Okay, so now that we have that row done as well, we actually get this Amulet of the Monarchs. This was from the Dagnoth Kings, I believe, and basically it is hybrid, tribrid, best in slot, everything. Nom. Fast they are. Alright, CA lamps, 195k, 325k, 455k, and 650. Okay, it feels like Tebow versus TOB, and especially Soat here. Like, he is just he's getting rinsed. Like, look at those hits, they're crazy. Oh, it appears I do a lot of damage. That did like a 300. That was quite cool. Okay, yep, nice. Good TOB. Funny enough. One Kopesh, 2 Kopesh, 3 Kopesh, and 4. And that, guys, is a solo Theatre of Blood. Alright, good news. 1 solo is 1 purple. For me, what do we get? We get an Event Defender. Nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we also get a little extra prize as well from the task. Okay, so for TOB, we get ourselves another Mega Rare voucher. So that means the Shadow now belongs to us. That is 3 out of 3 Mega Rares now. Let's grab that one. Hell yeah. Alright, the invent's looking good. That is a, yeah, Shadow, a T-Blue, and now a Scythe. We have all 3. We can do anything we want to now. Amazing. Alright, I have some Glistening Tears, Agility XP. Is that enough? Oh, it's close. I think if we go to Sepulchre, I think we get that on the way to 4-5. Let's do it. 4k XP is level 92, guys. We're on our way to our second to last task. We're almost there. Just need to do a 4-5. Good. Guys, help. Help! I'm trying to... I mean, I'm gonna get hit by arrows, aren't I? If it reconnects. It's... Yeah, the world's having some problems. It's not ideal. Alright, despite the lag, there we go. Floor 5 Sepulchre. It does count. And as a reward, we get all diary tasks, which is very interesting. Ooh, on top of that, we have a super duper shield, immune to everything, and it's also very tanky and very damagey and very prairie and very damagey and everything. So we'll have one of those as well. Okay, we get lamps. No, not agility. No, 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 no. Done with agility. Slayer now. Oh my god, I'm a smart person. Slayer XP is what we want right now. Slayer, Slayer, and Slayer, and Slayer. The goal is 92 for Araxxor, and that right there is 91. So one more diary claim, and we are golden. And there it is, guys. That is level 92 Slayer. That means Araxxites are now on the menu, and that's also the very final task of the grid. Good news, guys. We're upgrading our Mystic Gloves as well into a Giga Tribrid Glove. So that'd be nice. Also, it does some Barrows things, but I don't think we really need that. But I'll take the gloves. So it's got some pretty cool mechanics, such as this one. Where you basically just whack it. And then it dies. Good. We just have to do agility. There it is. Guys, that's it. That's the board. That is a Noxious Halberd piece. That right there is the entire board. Let's go. Look at that. It's all green. Araxxor. Boom. XP multiplier. That would have been quite nice earlier, honestly. But better late than never. And we also get this as well. The Sunlight Spear and the Braces. This was my favorite weapon in the last league. It basically makes you do a big typeless AoE, and it is just the most satisfying thing ever. And the Braces are cool as well. They actually double any healing that you do. I don't know if they have stats, though, is the thing. I think you lose some stats compared to the other gloves, but the double healing is just so nice. After all that as well, magic spells no longer require or consume runes. Man, this would have been a really nice one to have earlier as well. Been a lot more convenient. You know, once again, better late than never. Come on. Here we go. Look at this. Alright. We are invincible. Awakened Vard. Look at those hits. Oh! Look at that. Oh, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. No, I ran out of juice. Okay, we got a 20-second Awakened Vard Orvis. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. Well, that was good fun. I can do that once every 3 minutes, essentially. Like you can get this done in a week. Hey, look at that, 99 strength. That's quite nice. Oh dear, this is such a 7-second consistent kills. Is so crazy with the last recall in this Kopesh. Oh, hello. That is an Altor Vestige. How about that? That is our ring on 116 KC. Nice. Alright, here we go. Awakened Duke. Slam it. Absolutely slam it. It's actually doing less damage than I hoped. But I mean, it's half his HP, which is kind of cool, I guess. Well, still got him pretty easily at least. And I actually got a Vestige roll from that as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, less exciting than Vard, but still pretty cool. So there we go, Gridmaster is done, and I thought I'd give some little thoughts overall at the end of this video, maybe things that I should have done instead of what I actually did. So let's get into it, shall we? This seems like a very good idea indeed. So, first of all, at some point I realized I made a bit of a blunder, unfortunately. So essentially, the skilling links. Actually, I guess I should first start off with the boots, the agility boots, whatever those are. They're around here somewhere. But those boots that give you agility XP, this corner cutter thing, like, these do not give you anywhere near enough XP. So I assumed that these things would give me boots. Give me agility XP, and basically skyrocket me to 99 without even having to think. Unfortunately, that was not the case. So as a result, when it came to linking some skills, I essentially made a really big mistake. I should have linked agility. I just didn't know the boots were as bad as they were. So if I linked agility, that would have worked out a lot better, because doing agility some other way would have gotten us the the achievement diary thing, isn't it? Yes, 92 sepulchre for the achievement diaries. This is like 10 million XP all in all for all the diaries, and that would have really helped level up something like Slayer as well, which is also quite slow. Again, that is something I could also have linked as well, and I probably should have done this with thieving instead in hindsight. So Agility, Slayer, Thieving is actually a really, really good combo because you can bang out 99 Thieving incredibly fast, and getting 99 Thieving, which does not take long, you get half of that in these two, which means you get the Slayer and the Agility level for Sepulchre and Araxxor. So yeah, hindsight-wise, I should have done those. But yeah, I think my plan was kind of slightly too focused on just leveling up skills in general, when really I should have looked at the board a bit more and been like, well, you know what? That's, the board is what matters. It's not your skill levels, it's the board. And for the board, Agility, Slayer, and Thieving is just such a good combo. If only I looked a bit closer, but hey, it is what it is. And then here as well, I really probably should have linked construction into this somehow. I've seen a lot of people nowadays that are essentially doing construction and cooking together, because what that does is essentially you buy infinite raw sharks and then cook them, and you basically train construction via cooking, and you do that really, really, really early with your golden god powers. And then if you do that, you get access to the 99 construction and the Kopesh incredibly early, because I believe there's no requirement to wear this weapon, and having that Kopesh early would have been just absolutely amazing for some of these other tasks. It would have been so awesome. Like so Kopesh early enables Yama. It probably enables, the Slayer task thing and the Inferno. Like honestly, any PVM thing is just enabled by the Kopesh. Like a really early Soul Heredit as well, if you want to as well. So if I do another run, which I am tempted, by the way, I am tempted to do a second run, a slightly more efficiency focused run this time, then maybe, just maybe, we can give the Kopesh a go a bit early and take on some stuff a lot earlier than otherwise. Like God Wars as well, be really easy. Also just like general melee skills would have been easy, which also meant, which is another mistake actually that I feel like I made, this combatant one. I chose, what was it? Range, strength, and prayer, because like I feel like that was the biggest thing in terms of combat power. But the blunder I made is I think I should have done something with either attack or defense. Reason being is because, at least with the route that I was doing, I felt pretty stuck at barrows because I got some barrows drops, but I couldn't wear them, and that was a bit of a problem. So if I had done either attack or defense instead of strength, I think that would have actually worked out better. Because then I would have been able to wear the Barrows item and would have been fine. So, a couple of mistakes that I made in the future run, definitely wouldn't make those. But you know what? It was our first time. It was a lot of fun. And honestly, Jagex absolutely smashed it with the grid here. They just, like, this has been so good. And I really hope we see more of this. It was an absolute ton of fun. And it is continuing to be fun because I've had a bit of a mess around since. Maybe I'll show those clips at some point as well. But things include like a sub 1 minute Yama, where we just skip the entirety of phase 3 by killing it on phase 2 with the Kopesh spec. It's very cool. Also stuff like sub 4 minute Soul Heredit. It's amazing. Like the power you get in leagues, oh, it's just so satisfying, man. I love it. I love the power. And RS3 can really take note here. More power is a lot of fun. Like it may end up being like a shorter burn, but you remember it, like you remember it. Like right now, like for RS3 leagues, I feel like a lot of people are going to remember grinding, but they're not going to remember having fun as much. Whereas here at Gridmaster, like I feel like I didn't really have to grind all that much. I did a little bit, especially for agility. I had to do some laps, unfortunately. But like overall, like I got the cool Kopesh, I got the cool drops, like I got to destroy PVM stuff. Like it was a lot of fun, and I really hope we see more of it. So they absolutely smashed it. I do wish there was a little bit more longevity. Like essentially we got this completed within, like within the first couple of days. Could have definitely been within 20 hours game. I think it was about 20 hours for me in the end, actually. It would have been a lot quicker if it wasn't for the skill related blunders, and also not getting the Kopesh early enough. That was a big blunder. I didn't know how good it was. I never used it in leagues before, and my god, is it amazing. So yeah, if we do another run, which I am actually really tempted now, to be honest, I think we can get actually closer to the 10-hour mark. Definitely sub 15. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So we'll have to give it a go, see what happens. And yeah, honestly, fantastic event. Props to Jagex. Ton of fun. Do wish it had a little bit more longevity in completion. I kind of wish it took a little bit longer sometimes, bit harder challenges. And one thing I really want to see, which I've seen suggested a little bit, is if you complete the board, you get access to the Echo bosses from Echo Leagues, because they all look super duper fun, but of course we were region locked in those leagues. So, you know, if there's any way, Jagex, that you could just slip in full completion equals access to Echo bosses, I would just love you forever. It would be so good. Like, I would love to try out like Echo KQ, Echo Thermi, Echo DKs. Like, I never got to do them before. So, you know, fingers crossed, you know, maybe they will bless us, but we'll see. But either way, guys, 10 out of 10 event. Had an absolute blast. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next one.